All right, I'm gonna do some. I don't remember.
I'm the only one matching here.
No, I am. Look at my outfit and then look at me. Wait, look at my outfit, then look at me. It's on me.
Oh, look whose name I almost invited.
Aww.
We're gonna talk about that. Invite her.
What's wrong with you?
Because you never know.
Who you gonna?
Like, what if she joined?
Who you gonna invite? A ghost?
So we're live and
live.
it's not even funny. It looks like there's somebody in already. So the really weird thing, I can't see who's on. I'm not sure who's on. But we're gonna talk about that actually. Should I invite you?
No. I'm not going to.
So the thing came across Jess Smith. So those of you that are like close friends and family will recognize that name, and I almost clicked it.
Oh,
So Papa's coming on. Oh. So Jenny said, invite Miss Jessie. Tell you the truth. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Crystal Halton. Hi, Miss Melvina. Long time no see. So as you all can see, once again at 8:30, Mama Rose. Hi, Mother Gaines. Yes, thank you, Kelly. There's a thing with the hats, right? We're going to talk about the hats. Papa said, oh, Lord, the hats. We're going to talk about the hats. They fit into our theme. You all know we do a theme every week. Just spent some time with Miss Melvina. I've jumped out of my Mama Eagles live to get ready for this. No, come on, scooch back in.
I'm too short for this.
Thank you, Miss Melvina. Hi, Elder Blue. So as you all know, we do every week. We do intentional moments with Mommy, and we have something that we have been working on in our home, in our family intentionally, and we invite you to come into our conversations, and we talk to you about what we've been talking to each other about and what we're working on. Are you chewing that yogurt paper? And then you guys get to see the goofiness of my children. So tonight was, I almost started to change it because tonight we had to talk to ourselves. Hey, Miss Pam. Tonight we had to talk to ourselves about being intentionally committed, because nobody wanted to do it. Mommy was tired and frustrated and didn't feel good. Hi, Miss Clark. The girls were tired and frustrated because Mommy was tired and frustrated and venting her frustrations. But we decided to be committed. But we're going to talk about what we've been dealing with all week. And so, girls, what is our theme for tonight? And then we'll talk about the hats and why we have the hats on.
I have no idea. So, Jenny, what's our theme for tonight?
We just talked about it 30 seconds before.
We did? That feels like an hour ago.
Here we go.
It was
and the roller coaster starts.
About love.
So yes, being intentional in showing love. That's our theme for tonight. You guys can talk back to us. You can ask the girls questions. And so tonight our theme is talking about intentionally showing love. So Soraya, hi Ananita, Auntie Dooley. Soraya, why are we wearing the hats? And if you say I have no idea, because I just reminded you. So what's the theme about the hats? Why are we wearing the hats?
Because they're fabulous.
Because they're fabulous. Yeah. Okay. So yes, and Soraya, you guys can't see her. You want them to see a whole little shindig outfit? Me and Jenny just have on our t-shirts. We were focused on the hats. This one decided she had to like go all the way with her hat. Although Mommy wasn't happy with
I am
the
never gonna be on video without looking fabulous. You have to look fabulous to be on video. Mommy's looking like a strawberry chocolate boba. Pink and brown.
Pink and brown match.
I know, but you looking like a strawberry chocolate boba.
I'm gonna head out.
No, you're not gonna head out. You're gonna talk. She called me a strawberry chocolate boba. We'll get to okay. It is what it is. I told y'all Soraya was gonna be off the chain. We're wearing the hats because
I had pie before this.
Yeah, she had pie. So that's another lesson mommy has learned. Maybe Shariah shouldn't have sugar before these, but that's what it is. We're wearing the hats because we talked about this. Whose hats are these? Who are we representing with the hats? Say it louder, because I talk louder than you.
Grandma.
I'm so trying to be intentional in showing my love. So we're all three wearing grandma's hats, and we're talking about. Hi, Elena. I miss you too. I'm very proud of you, though. I follow you. I'm proud of you. We're being intentional. Hush. We're being intentional in wearing our hats and talking about intentionally. I'm doing because you look fabulous. Intentionally
she gets it.
Showing love, because why are we representing grandma and talking about intentionally showing love? We just talked about this, me and you.
Because we love her, but we did cherish her, but I don't think we cherished her enough. In my point of view, I don't think I cherished my grandma enough, and now I can't really cherish her at all.
Yes, you can give her flowers and water.
Oh my gosh, was that actually a question? Anyways, I can't really go to her house and be like, Grandma, want me to rub your feet? Grandma, can you go make me some biscuits? I can't do that.
Can you go make me?
Yeah, and so we're talking about hey, big little brother, Uncle Shep. So tonight we're talking about every week there's a different intention, and we're wearing grandma's hats because for mommy, and I think for all of us, and kind of like Jenny just shared, our hearts, the fact that our hearts still miss grandma is a wake-up call for us to be intentional in showing love to our loved ones while they're here. Because to Jenny's point, once they're gone, you can't show that love. You don't get that time back. And so I think that was a wake-up call for our whole family to be intentional in showing love to our loved ones while they're here. Jenny, what is our verse for tonight?
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, so that whosoever
Did you say whosoever? Church kids, I cannot.
I knew the first part though. I knew that by heart. I got a lot of work.
You got a lot of work. All right. I got a lot of work. Your Sunday school guys, teachers got to work.
Shall not perish.
Thank you. Put them together, they make one good one. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life, right? And then we talked about loving the people around us as God loved us. So, Raya, what's one of the ways that you know that God loves you?
Because he'll let you give me food.
Are we back to the food again? Everything is about food. I'm giving it to you. So we know that God loved us, but God shows his love for us. Jenny, what are some ways that we can be intentional in showing love to our friends and family? What are some things that we can do? Because love is action, right? If I say that I love you, does it make as big of a deal as if I show you? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are some things that I do to show you that I love you?
You test me.
I test you?
Yeah.
How do I test you?
You test my patience. But I know when you.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
You just love me.
She do be testing our patience. No, she just like
my attitude.
Like she won't even.
You just love me. You're preparing me for something way bigger. So.
Oh my gosh, like she will wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning to walk with her. I know I said I agreed with her, but no, I do not want to walk.
And you don't walk, so it don't matter.
I walked twice. I walked twice.
Not when I go walking at 6 o'clock in the morning. You go back to sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep on that one.
This is the testing of the patience. Yeah, this is the testing of the patience. I told y'all they wasn't gonna be ready. But tonight, that's what we are talking about, is intentionally showing love. So if you all have questions for little people. Oh, thank you for reminding me. So on that point, intentionally showing love. Hi, Miss Kim. Intentionally showing love. So we are supporting. These are our lip glosses from AK Beauty, and I should have tagged Auntie Keisha in it. And then I am wearing my It's Already Done t-shirt from Tracy Lee Carter.
Looking like a strawberry.
And if you call me that one more time. Hey, Pastor Young, how are you? That's another example of I watch you with your children. And I think we're just learning new levels. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about just parenting in a different way and doing some things differently. And this is one of my, hey, Mr. Sean, this is one of my parenting techniques. Hi, Sissy. How's my sis Barbara? I love you so much. I miss you. But this is one of my ways of parenting in a different way. Parenting unconventionally. Oh yes, Jesus, the struggle is real. But I'm learning it's that sense of, I was talking to my dad, it's that transparency that has blessed me. I've had people that have been very open and very transparent, and they have helped me as a parent. My kids come on and they say things, they are very transparent, as y'all can see. But yeah, I think it's all about just showing the love and making sure like it's works, right? What's one of the ways that you know that I love you besides food?
Oh, I know. When it's not about me, when you're eating food and then you let me have some.
So the only time you know I love you is when I'm feeding you?
Oh no.
So what's another time you know I love you?
Also when I love you, I care back.
Yeah, this is my lovely, cuddly kid. She is very
different.
Yes, very different from you, because this one I have to fight for affection. But then that's another point. So like, what are some ways that you show love to me? Because you're not cuddly, huggy, affectionate. What are some ways that you show love to me?
I'm more of a serious person, so I'll talk to you. I'll randomly just say I love you. And just remind you.
I have something to say.
You talk to me when you want to, but you can't get no hug. I don't do that. Just no.
Oh, and also
she for real. Yes, ma'am. What you gonna say?
No, but she'll barely give you love and affection. And one time, she kicks me out of a room. She yells at me for no reason sometimes. But then all of a sudden, one day, she tells me to come in her room, and then says she loves and appreciates me. She's gonna name her first child Soraya because it's such a beautiful name. And then
you're so different.
Now when she wanted me to,
she's so loud. She's projecting when she has.
And you're so quiet. Why are you so quiet?
Because I'm not.
Why are you antisocial even when there's no social distancing?
Because I don't like. Well, you know I love you.
Because I don't like you. Because I don't.
But you just told your sister you don't like her.
Anyways, moving on. You know I love you when I come up to you, and I be like, I love you. Just
mommy, Miss Tony likes.
Because I don't do that to other people. I really don't.
Hey, Auntie Tony. So yeah, you missed the story of the hats. We're wearing.
They're fabulous.
Soraya says she's wearing the hat because she's fabulous. That was not my initial intent, but I'm gonna let her roll with it.
Auntie Tony, have you ever had a strawberry chocolate boba?
Yeah, she keeps calling me a strawberry chocolate boba because I have on a pink shirt and a brown hat. But the purpose of the hats was to represent Grandma in tonight's conversation. Soraya decided that the purpose of the hat is for her fabulosity. And I'm gonna let her go with it. I'm gonna let her go with it.
See, Auntie Tony agrees with me.
Auntie Tony agrees with you every week. I think Auntie Tony is never gonna not agree with you. Auntie Tony said boba, not so much. What is a boba?
Get away from me.
Look it up, Mom. It's a drink.
What does it have to do with me? I'm confused. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Chocolate boba.
So life is both and. Okay, I'll take that. I'll get it. So that's been our thing. Y'all know I don't like do super long. We'll stay. What are you doing? Uncle Lamar just jumped in. Hey, Uncle Lamar. So tonight we're talking about intentionally showing love and showing love to our friends and our family members while they're here, because when they're not here anymore, we miss the time, we miss the days that we could show them love. It was almost a weird moment for us, because when we were jumping in and I was like going in doing the invites, whose name came across? Miss Jessie's name came across, and like it kind of took us all for it kind of made us freeze for a minute. And okay, this is funny but not funny. And Jenny was like, "Go ahead and invite her because she just might join." And I said, "If I look at this thing and see that Jess Smith joined, we're probably jumping out of the live." Yes, yeah, this was my mom and my grandmother. But that's kind of how we've been. That's been our focus for the week, is intentionally showing love. And it doesn't mean that we're always going to agree, right? Right, Genesis? Do you always agree with me?
I may not vocally say it.
Are your fashion choices when you pick out my outfits?
That's right.
That's not okay, Mom.
But like,
who is gonna wear some bell bottoms and a pink shirt?
I'm trying not to.
That is something you would make me wear.
But you really push it, because I'm trying to talk and you're speaking over me.
Internet shut down.
Quiet.
Tony, I'm confused. I can't hear. I can't tell. The internet shut down. Like, is the broadcast? I'm confused. I'm not sure what Auntie Tony is trying to say.
You have data on your phone. That's not gonna work.
No, I was trying to see what Auntie Tony was saying. Because it looks like Auntie Tony was saying the internet was shut down. My what? Yeah, Soraya set up my lock screen. Actually, it's me. And so, yeah, like, here's cool. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I set up that lock screen.
So, yeah, Soraya set up my lock
fashion.
Screen. And that is Grandma.
I'm looking fabulous.
It went away. Oh, there we go.
I'm looking fabulous.
It is Grandma with Jenny and Soraya. Oh, if Jessie joins, shut it off, right? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that would just take me to a place. But I am working very hard, because it was a wake-up call for me, and it's a wake-up call that I don't. Hey, Mr. James Davis. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but good to see you on. And my big brother, Brandon, hello, sir. I was thinking about you the other day, just thinking about some childhood times, and love you guys so much. And once again, like, that's the thing. We got to love on people. There are so many people in my life, and I think everybody can relate to this. Like, the older I get, the more people I lose, right? And that's life. That's the circle of life. We get that and we understand that. But I think there are some lessons that I have learned about loving and appreciating the people in my life while they're here, that I don't want my children to have to learn late. Genesis said, I'm not trying to tell you. That's why I said I invite y'all to my world, because this is what I live with. This is what I live with. People see this one and they think she's quiet because she's so sweet. That's a side eye, in case I don't really know how to give it. But if I knew how to give a side eye, that would be a side eye. Yeah. This one is just not quiet at all.
No.
But would you stop?
You are the definition of annoying. You don't know how to dance.
When we get off
either.
of here, we're going to be practicing showing love in the way we talk to our sister. Right?
Yeah, Genesis.
By some chance. And we're going to be practicing showing love. Hey, Miss Dion. We're going to be practicing showing love in the way we deal with our mommy. What are some things that you think you can do that will show love?
Oh.
That's James. That's to send me. That's what I do. So I try to teach them. And did you just stick on your nose on the camera? Right there, I saw you, and the whole wide internet world saw you too. I'm sorry. Real Love says I wouldn't have called her out, right? But y'all saw it just like I saw it. Love says I gotta call you out sometimes.
Love says we gonna watch the live and be like, you're nasty.
What are some things? What is something? So Auntie Tony says, what is the top 2 ways to show love, or the top 2 ways that you show love? If you put your leg up there on my table, you can see a different side of my love. What are the top 2 ways that you show love?
Oh, I know. By bothering Jenny.
How does that?
And breaking Jenny's.
That's not showing love.
No, and breaking Mommy's back. Because I love you so much, I'm gonna break your back.
Oh, by laying all over
and
me.
And I love you so much, I'm gonna mess with you at all times.
Okay.
You're nasty. You is nasty.
Maybe you need Genesis, what are the top 2 ways that you show love?
I listen. I listen to you.
No, you do not. Those are stories.
Side-eyeing again.
Okay.
Be quiet. Let her talk. What is your second top way that you show love? You can't think of one?
She doesn't have one.
Okay. So what is the top way? Like if somebody really loved you, what is something that somebody could do that would show you that they really love you?
Yeah, Jenny.
Be quiet and let her talk.
But I don't know what I would do.
What?
I'm very socially awkward, so I would do nothing. I'd smile and I'd say thank you politely. Don't take offense when you get the same reply everyone else does.
Okay.
Just like to be distanced from everyone and quiet. When you come to me, I'm going to be mean to you. It's just my personality. That's just who I am.
But you have no
I'm
personality.
a Scorpio, by the way.
You have no personality.
So be quiet. Stop that. So is it being mean, or is it if you really love me, just accept me that I'm not a social person?
Yes.
No.
I think I like that one better. Are you mean on purpose to people?
Well, not on purpose. It just happens.
Not on purpose. It just happens.
Yeah, in school, my friends be like, "You're trifling." I'd be like, "I can't help it."
No,
I seriously can't though.
I need y'all to see my
you
eyes
telling
with
me
this chick.
you telling me to come here and look at this picture, this ridiculous picture. I come in your room. Get out!
Because you're trifling for that. Because I said, look at the picture. You do not have to.
You said come here.
Okay, so what are the top 2 ways that somebody can show you love? How do you know that somebody really loves you?
Oh, I know.
What can somebody do to show you they really love you? Just keep talking.
When they crush you back, Mommy, and when they yell at you, Jenny.
So somebody yelling at you shows you that they love you?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, Jenny.
That's just how I show affection.
Oh, you show affection by yelling at people?
Like I said, I'm a Scorpio.
You're going to be single.
Okay. What did you say?
Nothing.
Bryce said Jenny's going to be single forever.
No, boyfriend. No, boyfriend comes up to you. I love you, Genesis. Get out of my face.
I mean, if I find someone who matches my energy.
Uncle Lamar says, send me your Cash App so I can show love. So, yeah, for some people, like, giving is it.
Jenny, stop.
I got Cash App. You can send it to me. I love you.
Stop. No, I need the money more. I have 50 cents.
So yes, Auntie Tony. Acts of service, playing, joking. Papa just joined.
Oh.
And to Uncle Myers' point, yeah, this one thinks that Miss Treese is on. You remember Miss Treese? Miss Latrice from daycare?
Yeah.
Auntie Katrina's sister?
Yeah.
She's on. You go say hi. Huh? Oh, Lord.
Hi.
Hey, that's not bad, Auntie Tony. You got a point there. We could do the 5 love languages for kids because they definitely have different love languages. What are some things that I do? Did I ask you this already? What are some things? Oh yeah, I did ask you some things I do to show you that I love you because you gave me a crazy answer.
How was that crazy?
It was a crazy answer.
It was honest. It was me.
No.
Okay.
She just couldn't accept the fact that it's true. That's what was crazy. I'm just saying.
Oh, we
I
couldn't
love you
accept the
enough to
fact
just let
that
you
you're
be
crazy.
you and roll with it. Absolutely roll with it.
You sure you love her that much?
I do. As crazy as the two of you bamboozles make me, I love you. If I loved you anymore, it would just, I think, make me cuckoo. Huh?
You ever heard the phrase, it takes one to know one? I think we are just in a house of crazy. I think that's just happening. Or maybe we the only sober ones, and she's the crazy who thinks we're crazy. Because when we be home with her, she be walking around just. So maybe it's just her being crazy.
No, she talks to herself. She be talking to herself. No, wait, Mom.
Listen to me.
Mom.
She's not even talking.
Wait, we got a question. We have a question. Wait, Mom, we have a question.
Mom would be.
Hi, Miss Silky. So Miss Gail has a question. Does showing intentional love for you or the other person or both? So when we're talking about showing intentional love, so what Miss Clark, I think what Miss Clark is asking, like, are we talking about you showing intentional love or somebody else intentionally showing you love? I'm gonna let y'all answer and then I'll answer what I think.
I think it's both.
I would agree. That's what I was gonna say. So explain, why do you say it's both?
I think it needs to be like a two-way street. You know?
Okay. What about
you? I think
you?
it's both, and I don't know how to explain it.
If
I appreciate that honesty.
And that other person is giving you a 35, it ain't working. Unless it's me.
So if I'm giving 100% in love and you giving 35%, then it's okay?
Well, I'm giving you my 100% in my way. I'm not on that level. I'm not as loud as mommy. I don't project my voice. I don't like to be the same.
Right, but as long as you're giving 100, then that's all that matters. Yeah, as long as you're giving 100. That's
you
cool.
May look at it as a 35 because.
So it don't matter what the other person looks at it though, as long as you know you giving 100, right?
Yeah.
So Auntie Tony has a question. Sometimes do parents miss our love language? That's a really good question, Auntie Tony. Do you ever feel like you're trying to show love, but I'm missing your love language and you're really trying to intentionally show love, but I just don't get it? Do you ever feel like that?
She's gonna be hurt by my answer. I'm just saying.
No, I want you to be honest. I want you to be I want you to intentionally be honest. And I will set the intention right now to not get, remember we talked about emotions and controlling our emotions. So I will intentionally not get in my emotions with your answer. I want you to answer honestly.
Because I did say that I express my love differently. And I want it to be a two-way street. I think my mom misses my love a lot.
I appreciate that. So did we talk about like intentional communication? Because what I'm trying to...
No, we probably didn't because you don't. You don't.
I don't what?
You don't listen to me. You don't communicate with me. You killed the plants that I love dearly.
You know, like I said,
I didn't kill those intentionally.
You had to have killed those intentionally.
That's good. So Auntie Tony says 100% in the wrong love language may not feel like 100%. So I think that's kind of, Auntie Tony, that's perfect, kind of to what Jenny was saying. Sometimes she feels like she's giving 100% in her love language, but because maybe mommy has a different love language, mommy doesn't get her 100% when really she's feeling like she's giving 100%. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's accurate. Mm-hmm. So then that's something, and this is why we do this, because what I love is, like, here's the weird thing. My kids are more open here than they are, like, if we are just having this conversation, just us.
We're millennials. Millennials.
You are not millennials. Millennials are older than you.
No, we're Gen Z. What is it?
I don't know. I think you're even after that.
What
I think
is
so.
that?
But I know you're not millennials, because millennials are older than you. But I am trying to be more open. And so, like I said,
by heart.
Because they're so open here, like, I am intentional. I set the intent to listen to them and to hear their hearts. So, like, even that, like, I need to work on that. But then I need you to love me enough to give me space and then say, like, mommy, I was really trying and you didn't pay me no attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is this better now?
No, the light was fine, baby. Thank you.
I think it's better because I have to look fabulous right now.
You want them to see again? This is the Soraya show. What happened to the sweater you were supposed to put on?
Oh, I wasn't putting that on, honey. I gotta look fabulous.
The word honey off guard.
The word honey cut me off guard too. This is intentional moments with mommy. Intentional moments with mommy. So, Auntie Tony said you all are Zennials.
Millennials.
Millennial.
Yes.
You are winning life and will bless your
families if you learn your love languages. So we're going to find out. Like, that's really cool, Auntie Tony. We're going to look it up. And so that's what we're going to do. That's our homework for this week.
Thank you for the compliment, Auntie Tony.
Yes. And so what we would even encourage you and your family learn. That's really good. Thank you, Auntie Tony, for bringing that up. So even in your own family, take the intent, be intentional, learn how your family members around you, like, learn how they receive love, and then love them enough to love them in the way that they receive love. But on the other side, if somebody is like, they don't love like that, like we talked about earlier, Jenny is not an affectionate person. So every now and then I could get a hug. The funny thing about Genesis is when she knows I'm tired and I don't feel like being bothered is when she'll decide to pick at me and come get kissy poo just to bother me because I don't want kisses. You do that, don't you? I know you do.
Oh, no.
But outside of that, she's not huggy kissy. So I had to learn that's not her love language. She's not affectionate. So I had to love her enough to accept that in her and not force that on her. So thank you, Auntie Tony. So we have been on 35 minutes.
No.
No. And
35 minutes?
Yes.
33 minutes, Ma. Look at the time.
Where does country accent come from now?
We taking it to the hay bale now.
Yeah. It's after 9 o'clock. Everybody's starting to shut down. Thank you all so much. Thank you, everybody that jumped on. Thank you for your comments, for your questions. So that's going to be our homework. And that's what we're going to do is we are going to, so by next week, when we jump on, we're going to be able to tell you all what we found our love languages were. Alabama. I'm sending her to Alabama. If she don't go to Florida, I'm sending her to somewhere.
I'm an Alabama baby.
Yes. Oh, pose for a pic. Okay, come on. Auntie Tony wants to pose for a pic.
Oh, wait.
Come on.
Okay, wait a second. I have to take it.
Okay, here we go, Auntie Tony. Got it. I hope you got it. All right, so we are jumping off. Yes, Uncle Lamar, Jenny is an Alabama baby. You were born in Selma, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was born in Selma. So yes, Jenny is really an Alabama baby. Thank you for jumping on, Ms. Clark. Thank you everybody for jumping on. Like I said, my girls, they've come to love it. I did a post saying nobody wanted to get on, but then once we get on, they are loving life. And they are wide open. They're more open here than they are anywhere else. Auntie Cindy was on, ladies. Hey, look. Auntie Cindy was on. Tell Auntie Cindy hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, where does the accent come from? Where does
Born in Buffalo.
Where does it come
Everybody
from?
have a wonderful night. Remember, love on your family members, because when they're not here to love anymore, it's too late. You can't go back and change it. So thank you, Uncle Lamar. That's our goal, is to just have a little bit of fun, but also to help people and
awkward.
help us live intentionally. So, ladies, do you want to say anything?
I'm gonna say
Do you want to say anything as we're closing out?
Bye.
Look at us.
I think we take it back now.
Don't we look so different? Like the same? Like, don't we look like our mother? But she is like not our biological mother.
Yes, both of you. And both of y'all act like me sometimes.
Oh no, don't.
All right. Little mama, you want to pray us out tonight?
We do not act like you. I'm just saying that real quick.
Cover the beat to just pray.
Pray us out. Okay. Come on.
Okay. I hope that we have a good night, and I hope that we stay safe. That everybody stays safe. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And don't forget to contact Lakeisha Monet Collins for your AK. You need to put that head back on. For your AK Beauty lip gloss. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And we love you all. We mean it. Yes. Happy weekend to you. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. Love on your families. Love you all. Good night.
We looking like a rabbit. Bye.